Hey guys, Justice Curry. This is a unique video that involves internet drama. What? There's drama on the internet? There's people that like to argue? There's opinionated people that just want to drag you into their wrestling match of no-win situations? Yes, that's right. I normally try to steer away from this, but it dragged me into it. It's kind of comical. I want to also just share some of my opinions on it. So 3 days ago, I shared a bunch of pictures, 40 some pictures of my Kane County toy show in Chicago adventure from my friends, from high-end, unique toys, things that you don't see that often. And it's just, I said, another Kane County in the books, truly one of my favorite days, surrounded by toys and friends. Got to hear incredible stories from old friends, hanging out with new friends, creating some fun memories. You know, if you see me at a show, don't hesitate. One of my pictures caught some traction, and it was a photograph, and I'm going to purposely not go into too much as far as who the seller was and some price. I'm going to skip over some price things because it was two graded vintage G.I. Joe vehicles. One was a Hiss and one was a water moccasin. Well, totally harmless. I just took a photograph of it because I was like, wow, you don't see sealed Hisses that often, especially with an 80 grade. This is cool. Two of my friends were in the booth. They told me the epic story of picking up a massive toy G.I. Joe collection. You know, there's like 15 vintage carded beachheads, you know, Sears sets, like the things dreams are made of. Like, I was oozing with jealousy. These guys are known in the G.I. Joe community, good, respectable guys. They're my friends. I like them. Anyway, they had their prices on it on a sticky note. I took the picture. I don't know the market for graded G.I. Joes. I don't collect graded. I don't have my finger on the pulse of them. I just took a hapless photograph. Well, hey guys, I forgot to mention, I want you to go over to Facebook and give me a follow if you don't. I mean, that's where I sell all my toys. That's where I give out crazy deals. And I post way more videos and photographs and share my thoughts primarily on Facebook. So for all you guys watching right now on YouTube, hit that like, subscribe, whatever, the stuff on YouTube. But then go over to Facebook. And you know what? I'll put a link in the description. Make it easier for you instead of you typing out Justice Curry. And then you can get premium access. That sounds weird. I'll edit that out later. All right. See ya. Bye. Sometimes what happens is price bashing. People get into the comments and start saying, you know, some crappy things about the prices. And there were many comments which involved, this is too expensive, whatnot. Typically when people start arguing in my comments section, there's over 117 comments, by the way, on this one photograph of 45 photographs, but obviously you can comment under them. And it turned into freaking arguing, political arguing, Joe Biden this, because of the economy this, you don't know what you're talking about with pricing this, like craziness. I can't step in there. The old saying, you wrestle with a pig, you both get dirty. I want to get mud all over my clothes with this crazy post. Oh my gosh, I only got 3 minutes left because I have a dentist appointment. You know, people saying those prices, you know, going to be hard for anybody to buy this SHIT in Joe Biden's America. And someone says it would have been the same in Trump's COVID America. I mean, just and then 29 comments underneath that Trump craziness, memes of people going, oh, wow. Or my favorite one was Peter Pan smoking a crack pipe, whatever. I don't know if these prices are high. I don't know if they're low. These are just people's opinions. And I'm just watching on the sideline. One of the sellers or the seller's friends gets in there and starts defending himself and his prices. And everyone has a different way. Some people put those high prices on it, and then they leave room for negotiation. I don't criticize everyone. You do you. You sell how you want to sell. And some guys put those, I always tease, I put I do not want to sell prices on many things in my collection because I don't want to sell it. I don't care if it sells. If it does, awesome. If it doesn't, who cares? It gets to stay in my collection. So I don't mind putting a high price tag on some things. Anyway, keeps getting crazy. You know, people saying, have you ever seen one of these for sale? It's rare, expensive. That's how pricing works. People attacking. You don't know what you're talking about. You know, other people, oh, those are beautiful pieces. They're not going to find many out there. Stop collecting, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, someone says that those are, I do not want to sell prices. Who cares? I mean, people are entitled to their opinions, but then some personal attacks back and forth. I'm going to go through this post here pretty soon and block some of these guys that are adding politics into the mix. This is supposed to be a fun community, a hobby, and I don't have any room for that. Yeah, guys are arguing about prices. I'm not going to block you, but if you start personally attacking someone else in the comments, calling them bad names, what have you, I don't want that in my feed. Anyway, one of the guys involved in this booth contacted me and said, hey man, can you take that down? And I said, yeah, that's fine. I ended up just turning off comments because I'm going to respect that. Again, he's one of my buddies. He's a good guy. And, you know, that's that. Well, it would have been just that if a little while ago, so what, 3-4 days later, I get a message. I'm getting ready to get in the shower, and a stranger, internet stranger, unfortunately this is the price of exposure when I have a lot of eyeballs. Again, there's 117 comments, craziness on some of my feeds, which I'm blessed. I love that you guys watch some of my adventures, and I love sharing my opinions, my thoughts, and all this insanity with you all. But that can kind of put a target on your back, because I'm not right all the time. Things I do, I might say the wrong thing, do the wrong thing, whatever. I get attacked because that target's pretty big on my back. And some people might not like me because of X, Y, Z, and that's fine. You don't have to like me. I don't care. But one guy reaches out to me. Ugh. And that's what made this whole... he shows a screenshot of that photograph. And he goes, dude, really? Price shaming? This is less than an hour ago. And I said, yeah. I thought he was talking about other people price shaming in the comments. Because I didn't price shame. I never said anything in there. I just posted a bunch of photographs. 40 some extra photographs. I said, yeah, that thread turned into a dumpster fire, which is impossible for me to go in and referee. I just turned off the comments. And he says, but posting that is exactly what the outcome would be. How could you not know that? And I'm like, you're really... I go, I hope you're not serious right now. I literally posted one photograph of that and didn't know and didn't put any words. I didn't know what the market is on those. I had no clue. That was not even in my mindset. I'm like, oh, graded his tank. That's what he put the price tag. All right, cool. I don't know. I don't know what the market is. I just thought they were very cool. I had no idea that it would turn into a bunch of arguing over prices and political posts. I'm not a mind reader, nor did I expect the outcome. And then this is where this dude gets crazy. No, man, you've been doing this long enough to know exactly what the intent of the post was, especially with no comments. I don't put any comments under all 45 photographs. I made a general feel-good post. People. Especially with no comments. A lot of sellers in the community try to bash other sellers because they think there's some type of imaginary and delusional ladder to the top of toy sales in the world. It's crazy. Don't get sucked into that crap. We are a community and we support each other, buyers, sellers. Price bashing sellers to seller is one of the most low and despicable things sellers could do. That's one of the most low and despicable things? No, it's not. Price bashing is not one of the lowest things. Selling reproduction or lying, that's one of the low. Anyway, reproduction without disclosing that it's reproduction. I'm not even going to get into that comment because then I'll be, Justice Curry said this. And 5 years later, you guys, one of you guys watching this, will look what this little thing he said, and now he's bad. The intent of purpose is to mock somebody else's product to elevate yourself as some type of good Samaritan. I was starting to pay attention and give you a little bit of support. Wow. But man, I move like this, lost my trust. And then playing dumb makes it worse. And I went, you know what, don't argue with this guy, but I'll just do one little poke. God alone knows the motivation of my heart and thoughts. You are wrong 100%. Black. I don't have time to get into some internet ignorant argument with some frickin' random dude that thinks he knows my intent of the post. People, stop this. This is crazy. It's tearing our nation, USA, apart with politics. This toys are my vacation from the real world insanity. But I call it the 3% rule. 3% of the population is crazy. Those were what I dealt with 99.9% in my law enforcement days. I don't have time for crazy no more. I don't have time for drama and politics and ridiculousness. This is fun for me. Let's keep it fun. I'm sorry if sometimes comments get turned into dumpster fires. I'll try to regulate them a little bit more. And I'm going to thin out some of the crazy people that are, poisoning some of my feeds. So, I don't know. I just wanted to share this story. Hope you all have a blessed day. Be kind to one another. Even if someone doesn't share your same opinion, it's okay. We're not all the same. And some of us have sin. Not some of us. All of us. All of us make mistakes. So when people make mistakes, don't try to gouge them and destroy them. Because like it says, stop pulling out the twig of your brother's eye before you pull the log out of your own. Work on yourself, not others. All right. See you guys. Bye.